What's up, guys? Nolan here, and we got some new things to talk about, and I missed a couple things while I was away, so let's catch up. Quickly first, though, I wanted to plug the Sons of Soon and Pray for Wipe shirts and hoodies, link below if you're interested. Thank you very much for the support, guys. And like I was saying, I was at a friend's wedding, and the internet was crap, so I could barely even send messages to Discord, let alone see tweets or pictures or anything. So I did miss a few things and wanted to get everything up to speed, where that first thing is going to be on Monday, where the event ended and we heard from Rizzy. BSG tweeted out this picture, thanks again to Axel TV. We have a translation saying that Rizzy is fine, but hiding from the Raiders, and that he couldn't get to the rogues. He acknowledged the activity around the phone and said he would go hide with Gluhar on reserve since quote-unquote his guys are lit. Not sure if that's a mistake, but it's a bit funny either way. He asked why the video was released right away instead of waiting the 48 hours, and that he just wants his items to be taken care of. For those who don't know, the event from a couple weeks ago was that Rizzy was being hunted by the rogues, who were looking on woods, customs, and shoreline for him, and that the event included a video from Rizzy asking to give his belongings to therapist, and if he wasn't heard from in 48 hours, to release that video explaining the situation with the phone. So since the video was released, we sort of assumed Rizzy was dead or captured or something, and now that we know he is not, this is leading me to believe that Rizzy may just be our first non-traditional trader NPC, where his trade might be information of some kind, since he does seem to be very resilient and a lot of these events are purely just about him, but I'll make a video about that at another time because it's all speculation and we have more to discuss today. So since he is hiding on reserve with Glucose, as of right now, there is nothing different happening on reserve, but if I had to guess, I would say tomorrow, Friday, we should get a new event step, and it will probably lead to the Raiders or Rogues or both going to the reserve location, or at least wherever they think Rizzy is. And before anyone says anything, yes, I know the Raiders are already there, but it would just be more Raiders, or maybe it's all Raiders or something like what we've been seeing with the other events. I think this phone is the center of this whole story, and it could even be leading the same story or something very similar to the Raid series, where that bear operator found a phone with a video of what USEC did for Terror Group. A lot of it very nasty stuff. For those who don't know, BSG and Nikita himself made that series to tell the story of Escape from Tarkov, and they really did put everything in there for a specific reason in terms of lore behind the game. I would say you don't even need a tinfoil hat to believe this might end up being very bad for Rizzy or whoever has that phone. The reason I say that is a spoiler for the Raid series, so if you have seen it, then you'll know what's up, but if you haven't seen it and you're watching me right now, you have made a horrible life decision. I'll link it below so that you can go watch it. Now, for those who have seen it, you'll remember the Black Division swooped in and killed an entire Russian military installation just to get that phone back from the series' main character. Alright, quick correction here after watching the footage back myself. It wasn't a phone, it was a SIM card or some kind of memory card that they put into a phone, and then the footage that was on that SIM card or memory card or whatever it was of USEC killing Terror Group lab members, but also on the phone, those Terror Group lab members had that box, and that box is what the Black Division killed for. So whatever that phone is, it might still be that phone from the story, and it might have information on that box or something similar to that box that leads to the same outcome. Either way, there is a lot of people that want that phone right now. So maybe it's not going to be Black Division specifically, but it could be the Cultists or Lightkeeper himself or the Rogues or anybody that just drops in and takes the phone. Or hell, maybe it's going to be us. We'll have to wait and see. And again, I think that next step is going to be tomorrow, so maybe we're not going to need to wait too long. Moving on, there was also a series of tweets from Nikita I missed from yesterday that included broken English bear voice lines. If you guys follow my videos, then you know that this has been planned for a long time. In fact, not too long ago, Nikita actually confirmed that the lines were already recorded at least once, but just weren't in the game yet. So SoonTM on the broken English bears, and next was a Tarkov TV tease, where Nikita asked if they should do one next week. I don't know if that would be something that they would use as either a start or a conclusion of a patch upload, but my best guess is that it will be either of those two, seeing as we've been expecting this patch for long enough now. It's extremely possible it's ready to go in the next week, if not sooner. And to be clear, that is the Lighthouse expansion one, where I don't think it will be a wipe, and I actually just got a bit more confident about that with Nikita's tweet from earlier today. He said that Streets is quote-unquote being done. We hope to see first iteration before autumn, followed by another tweet saying, right now the performance is crucial point. So Streets is very close. They just need to figure out how to get it to perform the way that they want, and I so very doubt that Nikita would say anything if he wasn't confident about this. Two things that make me believe that right now is the fact that BSG have already scrapped a version of Streets for bad performance once before. This was like years ago, then rebuilt it with a more experienced team and toolset. This coming patch will also be loaded with new tech and tools around the new Unity engine, as well as I'm sure some other stuff that they haven't told us about yet. If they have that Tarkov TV, they absolutely will talk about at least some of the stuff, along with possibly what might be coming with that Summer Games Festival on June 9th. Because for those who don't know, BSG always shows something, and I assumed it will be a new Streets tease because that's usually what they show, or something new regarding the Lighthouse expansion, but we'll have to wait and see. Let me know what you guys think about about the Rizzy situation? Do you think it's going to end up like the raid series, or do you think something different's going to happen? Also, let me know what you think about this Streets stuff from Nikita. If you guys are on the same boat that I'm on, then you know that I've been believing that Streets is going to be done by July or August of this year, and that is exactly what Nikita is hoping they can get done for autumn, which would be like September or October, meaning they're trying to push that first iteration of Streets for July or August. A lot depends on this next patch, and we haven't seen that yet or any news on it, but we might get that Tarkov TV next week. So yep, lots of little and some big things to be excited for, where as always I will keep an eye out for anything new and let you guys know more once I do. The Pray for Wipe and Sons of Soon shirts and hoodies are now live. If you're interested, the link's below. We are able to ship outside the US, but we aren't okay with the costs of that right now, so we're working out better options for outside shipping as soon as possible. However, if you're inside the US, you're good to go. Thanks ahead of time for any believers heading there now and for the support that we've had already. For the latest Tarkov news, follow me on Twitter or subscribe for more. You know the drill. If you're looking for people to play with, check out our Discord. Links in the description. Otherwise, I hope you have a nice day. See you guys.